Hi Kirby fans, so today that Classic 3 is going to be taking on the mighty G3. So what we'll do is dive straight into it. Don't forget everything used in the video today. There are links in the description below for the best place to get those Kirby products. Make sure you check those out at the end of this video. Now if you didn't see the previous video, that Classic 3 took on the Legend 2 and the results were quite shocking, and I'll put a link above to the membership video if you want to check out the Kirby membership to see why the results were so different with that Legend 2 compared to the Classic 3. So today that Classic 3 is going to be taking on the Kirby G3. The Kirby G3 came out late 1991. It was a replacement for the Legend 2. The Legend 2 was carried on purely because there was a shortage of parts for the Kirby Generation 3. Now the Kirby Generation 3 launched with a bigger amperage motor and it came with some awesome accessories as well. So let's dive in and check out today's contenders. Right, so on my left we've got the G3 from 1991. Now this is a massive improvement over the Legend 2 with all the improvements that Kirby put into it. They also upgraded that motor to a 700 watt motor. Will that make a difference against the Classic 3, or is the Classic 3 going to knock this Kirby G3 back to 1991? Now the Classic 3's got a smaller motor, it has no tech drive, and it has a chevron bush roll compared to the upgraded G3 one. Now as always, before we start this battle, we're going to want to get this carpet cleaned, and to do that we're not going to be using the G3 because we're using that in the demonstration. We're going to be using everyone's favourite, the Kirby G6 2001. Let's get this carpet cleaned and get the battle on the road. Right, so you can see that G6 from 2001, which is 21 years old now, did a fantastic job. It has got an upgraded bag, and I will put a link down in the description of where to order these from. If you want to check out how I clean these carpets intensely, make sure you check out the membership only videos. So join the membership and you'll be able to watch those videos and see all the behind the scenes footage and plenty of other tips and tricks to do with your Kirby Vacuum. So now let's get this set up and get this battle started with the Kirby Classic 3 and the Kirby G3. Start by weighing KE1 first. It's coming at 71.79 grams. And KE2, it's coming at 70.40 grams. Bags are fitted, belts wound on, sands rubbed in, so let's dive in and start this battle. Right, so the battle's over. Whether this is going to be close, we're about to find out whether the Kirby Classic III from 1978 is going to knock this G3 back to 1991, or whether the G3 with the more powerful motor is going to knock the Classic III back to 1978. So let's dive in and check out the bags and the results. First up we've got K1, and that's a finishing weight of 104.15. K2, and that's a finishing weight of 102.41. Now don't forget everything used in the video today, there are links in the description below for the best place to get those Kirby products. Make sure you check those out at the end of this video. Right, so it's time to jump into those results. Now I did make a little bit of a change today. I realised that I'm putting 50 grams down and the most they ever pull out is around 30 odd grams, so I thought I'd reduce the amount and just put 40 grams of sand down on each. So we'll see by the results, but I'm pretty sure the results are pretty close to what they would be with 50 grams of sand. We'll start with the G3. The G3 700 watt motor. Did that make a massive difference to the Kirby? We know the airflow has been reduced, but you've got that upgraded brush roll in that G3 compared to the Classic III. So the G3 had a starting weight of 70.40 grams, finishing weight of 102.41 grams, which means it picked up 32.01 grams, which is around 80%. Now the Classic III, as the Classic III knocks that G3 back to 1991, or as that power difference from that 700 watt motor made a massive impact to compete it against the Classic III. So the Classic III had a starting weight of 71.79 grams, finishing weight of 104.15 grams, which means it picked up exactly, and it's sitting around that 33 gram mark like it normally does, 32.36 grams. So again, that picked up just over 80%, picked up 0.35 grams more than the G3. So the Classic III is as good as a G3 700 watt motor. I mean, what more could you ask for from 1978? Now, I didn't have the tech drive on the G3. If I put the tech drive on, that G3 is going to move over a lot quicker. It's presumably, I think it's going to pick up less. I will be doing a comparison between that tech drive on, tech drive off. But at the moment, the Classic III is still in the lead. I think the Classic III is still holding its own. Now, the question is, Kirby released the G4 and they reduced the wattage of the motor. Is that going to make a big difference to the pickup in the next battle? If you enjoy these videos, make sure you give it a big thumbs up as it helps with the YouTube algorithm. If you want to buy me a coffee, hit that super thanks. If you want to check out the previous battle between the Classic III and that Legend II, then check out this video. And if you want to know how to service your Kirby ZipBrush, check out this video. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.